welcome back. My name is Kayla. If you are not subscribed already, please do consider hitting that button. Here we talk about all things Disney as well as how to plan your Walt Disney World vacation, so stay tuned. So a few weeks ago I had a video about ways that you can take a break in Walt Disney World, and if you missed that, I'll put a link up above here somewhere for you, so make sure you go watch that. But today I'm going to talk to you about some of my favorite ways to stay cool in Walt Disney World. So a little bit different. These are things that you're going to be able to do while you're on the go, while you're waiting in lines for rides, maybe riding rides as well. So today I'm going to give you my top tips on how to stay cool in Walt Disney World. Okay, number one, I thought these were super silly, and I've told you guys kind of about this before too, but those misting fans, oh my gosh, you guys, they're actually very helpful, and you definitely want one. If not a misting fan, maybe one of those little ones that you can plug into your phone. That's what we like to have, just because it's a little more lightweight, it's not so bulky. But if you have kids, those misting fans, I know you can pick them up at like the dollar store or Amazon, and there's a million other places, but they're very handy. It does get really hot, and it's not always windy there, so the heat can just be a little stagnant. So being able to have the fan with a little bit of the mister, they're really great while you are standing in ride lines or waiting for the parade when you're out in the sun, anything like that. But definitely consider bringing some of those with you to the park. I do encourage you to buy some before you get there, because the ones at Disney World, you'll see them everywhere, but they're very expensive, very overpriced. If you can pick them up beforehand, definitely worth it. You will not regret having them. And number two, this is kind of a duh thing, but again, a lot of people really forget to do this, and that is to drink water. You are gonna be hot. You're gonna be walking around. It's a lot of physical activity. You're gonna be out in the sun a lot. So staying hydrated and drinking lots and lots of fluids is gonna be really important. Now, I know a lot of people like to drink pop and tea and coffee and things, that's fine, but make sure that you are also drinking just straight up water. Now do remember, you can actually get water for free at pretty much any counter service location. You can just ask for a cup of water, and they're kind of different everywhere you go. Some will give you like full-size cups, some will give you just like the mini ones, but you can go and fill up your water and then dump those into your water bottle. That is super helpful. Don't spend your money on water there. That's definitely a waste of money, but pro tip, save you some money, don't buy water. Just get the free water. But along with this, make sure you try to bring a reusable water bottle with you too. That way, if you do find a water fountain, that you can just fill it up and you can have it with you on the go. That way you're not having to stand in lines every single time that you're wanting to get a glass of water. Number three, think about seeing a show. There's a lot of kind of indoor stage shows at Disney World, and a lot of them are air conditioned. If they're not, at least they're a little cooler than sitting outside. This kind of goes along with somewhere to take a break. A lot of them are 20 to 45 minutes long, so you can just kind of take a chill pill. A lot of them are in a little bit darker place, so that's always nice to be able to just kind of rest. But it's good to be able to get out of the heat, and you also will still feel like you're doing something, that you're not just like wasting your time. You're still participating in Disney. You're just taking some time to get cooled off a little bit, get recharged, so that you can continue on with the rest of your day. Just make sure, because you can get sick if you get too hot, so make sure you plan a few of those breaks throughout your day, just to make sure that you stay cooled down so that you can keep going. Number four, this one's a fun one. Grab a slushie or a ice cream bar or some sort of fun, cool treat. This is a really easy way to, on those super hot summery days in Florida, that you can cool down and have some fun with eating some really cool iconic Disney things. There's tons of slushies and those Mickey Premium bars and Dole Whips and all kinds of stuff that you can get there. Number five, this is one people probably don't think about as much, and that is wearing brighter colors when you go to Disney World. First of all, this is really helpful if you are in a group. Wearing those bright colors are going to be a little bit easier to identify other people in your party. But not only that, they are also going to keep you a little cooler. Typically colors that are a little darker, blacks, navies, dark gray, just any of those deeper colors, those are going to soak in more sunlight, and those are actually going to make you warmer. So wearing those bright colors or white or light gray or anything like that, you're going to feel a little better. That's just going to help take some of the heat off of you. Also, along with that, try to wear lightweight fabric too. Try not to wear anything that's like super heavy cotton or super thick materials, as when you're sweating and things, it's just going to soak up all of that and it's going to weigh you down. So think about getting some of those really just lightweight material shirts, tank tops, light t-shirts, things like that. All right, and my last one, number 6, ride a water ride. I think in most parks there's some form of watery ride that you can at least get a little bit wet on. Things like Splash Mountain and Cali River Rapids, things like that. Those are really fun rides, but also too, those are great ones to take right in that middle of the afternoon heat. When you want to cool off, you can go get wet, and then you'll be walking around and you'll be a little wet, but hopefully there'll be a little breeze so it'll cool you off and feel really nice. And those rides are really fun, so definitely think about riding a water ride. Okay guys, so I hope that was helpful. I hope that gave you maybe some new tips on how you can stay cool in Disney World. What are some things that you guys like to do? Please let me know those down in the comments below. And if you liked this video, please do consider giving it a big thumbs up, as that does really help our channel out. And do consider subscribing if you are not already. If you do, make sure you hit that little subscribe bell notification next to the button. That way you are notified every time I upload new videos. Alrighty guys, we'll see you next time. Bye!